All right, but in other news, though, we do have some more Avatar: The Last Airbender stuff. Now, Avatar: The Last Airbender is a movie that's supposed to be coming out on. Is it on? Is it supposed? Is it Netflix only? I think it's Netflix only or something like that. I think it's supposed. I forget when it's supposed to be coming out. New Avatar movie release dates. The new Avatar movie is supposed to come out. Um, oh my god. Bro, that's so loud. It actually scared me. Brother, man. Holy dude. That is very loud. That is very loud. February 22nd, 2024, and it'll be available on Netflix. So this comes out, the new Avatar movie comes out in 20 days, right? It comes out with 20 days. But I've seen two different posts on this. So the showrunner says that they had to find a balance where the series appeals to OG fans and then people who liked Game of Thrones. It couldn't just be for kids. So basically they tried some different things in the show so that way there maybe you know, some adults would like to watch it as well. But I mean, let's be honest, he's comparing it to Game of Thrones. Brother man, you know what happens in Game of Thrones? I've seen the compilations, brother man. I don't think we're gonna see compilations of what happens in Avatar. Okay, like that would be just morally wrong and messed up. All right, I don't think we're gonna see that. So yeah, but regardless, I'm very curious to see how are they gonna adapt it to like the fans of Game of Thrones, right? How are they gonna do that? I'm very curious, right? I'm very curious. Now, another thing that I'm curious of as well is one way they might be trying to do that is this right here. So the genocide of the air nomads will be shown for the first time in the live action Avatar: The Last Airbender series. So it seems like they're gonna have a flashback to the genocide of the Fire Nation, taking out the Air Nation or whatever happened, right? Um, that is big. I mean, that's a never before seen thing. That wasn't in any of the movies. That was never in any of the CGI thing. That was never in anything, right? It was just mentioned, but it was never like shown that that's what happened. So I think that's quite interesting, and that might be one of the methods that they're going for to kind of target the fans the people who liked Game of Thrones, right? The kind of more mature side of it. But they're trying to dabble into both things of like, hey, we want to dabble into kids, but we're also trying to dabble into the adults as well to kind of get both of your audience in there to enjoy it. It's really, really difficult to do that. So I'm very curious to see how they're gonna do it. I will be watching this in theaters maybe the day after it comes out. I think it comes out on a Thursday or something. Let me see. Yeah, it comes out on a Thursday. All right. I mean, brother, man, on a Thursday. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but I'll probably watch it like Friday night. But I think it's quite interesting. But it seems like that might be one way why they're trying to make it for more mature audiences, stuff like that. So, or not in theaters, on Netflix. And if it's on Netflix, I'm probably gonna watch it on Thursday then. That it releases. I keep thinking that this is in theaters, man. Keep thinking it's theaters, but man. But yeah, I watched the original cartoon for the first time as an adult, and I loved it. I mean, yeah, dude. Yeah, here's the thing, man. As like a younger kid, growing up a bit more, you know what I mean? I would see the show on the TV, but it was one of those things where it's like you try to watch it on the TV, but like there's two episodes back to back, right? You have like season or book one, season or episode like 3, and then like the next episode following it is like book 2, episode 20 or something like that. And it's like, brother, but why, bro? And it was just like you couldn't follow along with the story because it wasn't ever in order on the regular TV, right? And especially at that point, we didn't really have internet. I didn't have a phone. I couldn't stream it. I didn't even know where to stream it, So I was just like, I don't know. I wasn't too big on it. I didn't really get into it. And then one of the times, maybe 16, 17, I was like, hey, you know what? I've seen a little bit about this show. I know a little bit about it. People say that they absolutely love it. Let me just binge watch it. So I binge watched the entire thing in like one night. or no, I think it took me 2 nights to watch it. I watched every single thing. I watched it all in 2 nights, and I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. Right? I thought it was amazing. And there's one song. Um, there was one song, which is this one right here, that really really made it together for me, you know what I mean? So but yeah, dude, it was awesome though. But I'm very curious to see how they're gonna do it. I'm excited to watch it. I'm gonna watch it. And of course that Friday, the Friday, or the Friday, which is the day after it comes out, I will be watching it, right? I will be watching it. But yeah.